In this lesson, we're going to talk about y plus inflected endings. Well, what are inflected endings? Those are just where you add s, ed, or ing. When you're adding an ending to a word, we're focusing on words that end in y. One rule of thumb is when adding s, it says change y to I and add es. That works most of the time, only after a consonant. It doesn't work if you end in a vowel. So, for example, say you have play. You have y, but before y is an a. So play, when you add the s, becomes plays. And the same rule for ed, played, you just add the ending. And then it becomes playing. So if it ends in a vowel y, you just add your endings, s, ed, and ing. Now if it ends in consonant y, like the word fry, ry, then you change the y to I and add your ending, with one exception. So fries, I, and then add es, I, and then add ed, and then frying. This one you keep the same and do nothing. The reason is, with all ings, you don't want to have two i's in a row. It's very, very rare. I think there's only a couple words in English that have two i's. So you keep the y and you just add ing. So the ings are simple. Meaning, really, if you can learn the base word and the pattern, either consonant y or vowel y, you should be able to predict how to spell all the inflected endings. So we have our base words. There's 6 of them. You have your plus s, plus ed, and plus ing. Play is ay, becomes plays, just adding your ending. Played, adding your ending again, and playing. Stay is ay, becomes stays, stayed, and staying. Again, you just add the ending. You don't drop the y or change it to I or anything. And same for spray. Spray becomes sprays, sprayed, and spraying. Now, fry, cry, and spy all have consonant y. So fry becomes fries with an ies. Change y to I and add es. Change y to I and add ed for fried. Keep everything the same at your ings because we don't double an I. Frying. Just think about that. If you change the y to an I, you'd have f-r-i-i-n-g. So instead we spell f-r-y-i-n-g. Cry. Y becomes I, add es, cries. Y becomes I, add ed, cried. Everything stays the same for the ing, crying. C-R-Y-I-N-G. Spy, y to I, spies, spied, y to I, add ed, spying, add the ing. If you can learn the pattern for each column, really just have to know the base words and know, is it consonant y or vowel y? And remember, all the ings stay the same.